There is a quick announcement, friends. Geography notes has been uploaded recently in the Instamojo website, and you can find it in the description box. There is a link given below, and we have covered almost 25 topics, and the topics are physical setting of India, physiography of India, river system, cities and banks of the rivers, hydel power projects, mountains, peaks, forests, soils, climates, and minerals available, and the list of national parks. There are almost 104 national parks, UNESCO World Heritage Center, Biosphere Reserves in India, cropping patterns, all about Indian railways, national waterways, international airports, and also we have covered physical geography, universe, Earth's atmosphere, internal structure of Earth, types of rocks, earthquakes, and volcanoes, friends. If you haven't downloaded this, you have to download, friends. It is very useful for you in your preparation. If you go to the description box, you can find the link over there, and you can download the geography notes. Let's get into the topic. Hello friends, how are you? We are looking into the geography series of lectures, and in this video we are going to see about our universe. The study of universe is called cosmology, friends. See, what is universe? To understand that, where we are in India, friends. India is in Asia. Asia is on the earth. Earth falls in the inner, one of the inner planets of the solar system. Solar system is in Milky Way galaxy, friends, and out of many thousand galaxies, our galaxy is one of them, friends. And these all entire celestial bodies, heavenly bodies, come all included and said as universe, friends. So it's a very big world out there, and we are going to have some light on that theories, friends. So how does this universe happen? Scientists came to one theory called a Big Bang theory. They say that they have witnessed that these universe and celestial bodies is expanding continuously. They re-engineered that one, and they said that if it is expanding, then it should have started from one point, and they said that it is the primeval atom, friends. It is primeval atom. This Big Bang was an explosion occurred 15 billion years ago. After 10 billion years after the Big Bang, then this Milky Way has took form, friends. And since then, all galaxies have been flying away from one another, causing expansion of universe. So this is the formation of universe, friends. What are stars? Stars are due to this expansion, some clumps of dust and gas in a nebula come together due to gravity and formed stars, friends. These stars are made up of hot burning gases, friends. So if you see a star, we could see so that it has emitted a light earlier of 4.3 years, friends. After 4.3 years, that light reaches us from the nearest star apart from sun, that is Proxima Centauri. Proxima Centauri is the nearest star after sun, friends. Sun is our nearest star, and the next nearest star is Proxima Centauri, but it takes 4.3 years to reach us. We don't know. That is the fact that if we see star in some place, it's not that at that moment it's at that place, friends. It would have moved from that place, but the rays which we receive from that place is of 4.3 years old. So if you come to solar system has 8 planets and sun, satellites, and asteroids, comets, meteors, etc. And if we see here, sun is our star and the center of our solar system, and Mercury is our the nearest planet. Next comes the Venus, next comes our blue planet, that is Earth, next comes our red planet, that is Mars. Later we have asteroid belt, then Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Pluto is excluded from the planets list, and it was identified as dwarf planet. And we think that asteroid belt is there, which is surrounding the Earth. It moves in a round orbit around the sun, and due to the effect of Jupiter, which is the biggest planet in solar system, gravitational force has disturbed their one planet and it has broken into small pieces called asteroids, friends. So scientists think in that way, and all the four planets which falls before the asteroid belt are called inner planets or terrestrial planets because it is very rocky in nature, friends. So if you see, the outer planets are called gaseous planets. Gaseous planets because it is full of gases, and this planet is not a form of rocks but full of gases, friends. And if we come to sun, the outer layer of the sun's atmosphere, this is very important and repeated question in exam. The outer layer of the sun's atmosphere is called corona. Corona appears only during the total eclipse of the sun, friends. So if there is sun and if there is a eclipse caused by the moon, if moon comes in between earth and the sun, we can see the outer layer somewhere here, friends. We can see circumference of the sun around the moon, friends. That is called corona. This can be seen with the special solar telescope called coronagraph. If at all, if there is no eclipse, then you can see through coronagraph. So the distance between sun and the earth is 150 million kilometers. It's a round figure, you can remember easily. The light travels at 3 lakh kilometer per second. You all know these things, friends. So if you come to the order of the planet according to their size, Jupiter is the biggest, next biggest is Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, and in all the four terrestrial planets, Earth is the biggest one. Next comes the Venus, Mars and Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet. So but we can better understand by seeing the differences between the inner planets and outer planets. So all the four planets of inner planets and all the four planets of the outer planets are given. Inner planets are nearer to the sun, they are far away from the sun, made up of dense metallic material, made up of hot gases, mainly hydrogen and helium. They move faster and have shorter period of revolution. They move rather slowly and have longer period of. We have a table below comparing the rotation and revolution of the inner planets and outer planets, and there is a surprise waiting for you. And they have thin rocky crust. They are all gaseous bodies, friends. They have few satellites like moon. They have large number of satellites, friends. Okay, also called terrestrial planets or rocky planets. You know, although this is a Jovian, it is called gaseous planets or Jovian planets. Our Big Bang theory is explained by Belgium astronomer and cosmologist. It is called Georges Lemaitre. Okay, friends. So facts about various planets and satellites. You can go through these, friends. Mercury is the closest planet, and it is the hottest planet, and it has shortest revolution time, friends. Venus, it is also known as veiled planet, evening star, morning star, and it is also called Earth's twin. Earth, it is called watery planet or blue planet, and Mars is called red planet, and Jupiter is the winter, we call it as winter planet because the temperature here is minus 148 degrees, and Ganymede is the satellite of the Jupiter, is the largest in the solar system, friends. Saturn has the second largest, and the satellite name, the largest satellite name for Saturn is Titan. You have to remember this. Uranus is called greenish in color, and it is also called green planet. Neptune is very similar to Uranus, and these are twins. Uranus and Neptune are twins, friends. Pluto is not a planet now, it is a dwarf planet, friends. So another important patterns in rotation and revolution which you have to remember is that only out of out of 8 planets, only Uranus and Venus rotates from east to west, while other planets rotates from west to east, friends. Suppose if you have Earth, uh, this is west and this is east, friends. So our Earth rotates in this way from west to east, friends. Okay, but only Uranus and Venus rotate from east to west. East to west, friends. How you will remember? I have given a small trick. UV means Yuvraj, friends, you know that, and he is a left-handed batsman. So all other batsmen used to play in right. Suppose you think like that, and only Yuvraj plays the left hand batsman. He is the only left hand batsman. In the same way, Uranus and Venus rotates from east to west. That's it, friends. And inner planets have less revolution time compared to the outer planets. So if we compare revolution and rotation here, if you take Earth, friends, if you take Earth, the revolution, it takes it's hundreds of days. For Earth it takes 365 days, friends. For 365 days, but for Jupiter, for outer planets, it takes around tens of years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, some tens of years. It takes tens of years, friends. So while coming to the rotation, Earth rotates in just, friends, in 24 hours or something like that. 24 hours is, we think that it is a day. In days time, we will rotate in 20 or 20 hour, 24 hours. In the same way, other Mercury, Venus and Mars will take some 26 hours and 30 hours, or some it takes 18 hours, something like that. But the outer planets will take just 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours maximum. It takes 10 hours, friends. So the rotation on its own axis, if it comes to the rotation on its own axis, outer planets comes first, and they are fast in rotation but slow, very slow in revolution. They are far away from sun. Obviously it will take more time to revolute around the sun, friends. Even though the inner planets are very near, are taking hundreds of days to revolution, but it takes considerable time of 20 hours or 30 hours for rotation. But these planets which are away from the sun, that are outer planets, takes just 6 hours, 10 hours or 8 hours to rotate around itself. Maybe the gravitation may come into play, we don't know, friends. So small study about moon, friends. Moon is the only satellite for Earth, and it has diameter of 3475. Its circumference is 10,864 only. And we have, this is very important fact, friends, we see moon every day, every night, friends. But we have seen in our lifetime, or any man from Earth can only observe 59% of the moon of one side, friends. The other side of the moon is unknown for the man who are on the Earth, friends. Recently China, that the other side is called, it's a dark side of the moon, or sea of tranquility. Recently China has sent one spacecraft to the dark side of the moon, friends. The highest mountain on the moon is Liberty Mountain. The moon has no atmosphere, no twilight, no sound, friends. And you can in on the moon is of 1/4 size of the Earth, and the gravity is 1/6 of the Earth, friends. If you are 60 kgs in Earth, you will be just 10 kgs in the moon, friends. The study of moon is selenology, friends. And we have seen asteroids, meteors and meteorites. What are those asteroids, meteors and meteorites? See, all are same, friends. All are same. The only difference with these is the position of these celestial bodies. if these asteroids are mostly, you know that I have shown that asteroids are supposed to be a one planet, they are broken and they are dispersed and but revolving around the sun in its orbit, friends. Orbit, actually this is supposed to be one planet, scientists think in this way, but due to this Jupiter which is beside, this Dumbo guy has created something to this planet, and this caused the planet to break into pieces, and these pieces are still revolving around the sun with rotation with itself also. It's rotating around itself and also it is revolving around the sun, and these rocky objects are called asteroids. So if there is any collision between two, suppose if there is any collision between these two asteroids, and this causes move towards the earth, and earth has some atmosphere, friends, we know that, we will see in the next class about the atmosphere of the earth. If this asteroid comes near to the earth, and when it enters into the earth's atmosphere, it experiences the friction, that is opposition force of the atmosphere. Due to that, whatever may be the object that enters the earth's atmosphere with some force experiences the heat and it starts burning up. This burning up of asteroid is called meteor. If this meteor is big enough to reach the earth's surface, if this meteor is big enough to reach the earth's surface, even though it is burning, it is called meteorite. Most probably these meteors will burn up in the earth's atmosphere itself. Okay friends, if it reaches the earth's surface, then it is called meteorites, friends. So that is the difference between asteroids, meteors and meteorites. If it is in that between this asteroid belt, it is called asteroid. If this asteroid comes in the earth's atmosphere and it it burns up, and it is called meteors. If it is big enough to reach the earth's surface, it is called meteorites. So the exception is comets. Comets are different from all these asteroids, meteors and meteorites. Comets is totally different. It is the kind of planet-like object which revolves around the sun with a particular revolutionary time, friends. But these orbits are very elongated and very big, friends, and it takes around hundreds of years and thousands of years to complete one revolution around the sun. But we can calculate exactly at what time the comet comes, friends. So comets become visible, these are visible only when it comes near to the sun. But we don't know the in universe there are many comets. Only for our naked eye it is visible when these comets are very near to the sun. Then when it is near to the sun, it has the gases. These gases are actually frozen, friends. Actually when it comes near to the sun, it gets heated up, and these gases will form like a tail and points away from the sun. Suppose if this is the sun, friends, if this is the sun, if comet is coming and revolving around the sun in this orbit, then the gases in this comet will form a tail like structure like this, and which will be away from the sun will be in this side, so gases will be opposite to that side, friends. So this seems like a tail of hairy star, and it is called hairy star, friends. And from hairy star it is called stella cometa. These comets are named after the Latin word stella cometa. The tail is called coma, friends. Okay, that's all from the universe. If you the same lesson was in the it was taught by our universe is taught by Sunil sir. If you have learned, you can follow from physics, or if you haven't listened to this universe topic in there, then you can follow this lesson, friends. Okay, thank you, and don't forget to download the PDF, friends. Thank you.